Want to grow your YouTube channel? Stay tuned because I'm about to show you how I use YouTube's own analytics to give me insights on how to grow my YouTube channel. My name is Frank Salas. I go by the name The Talented Mr. Salas. I am a social media consultant, and we're going to jump right in this. So for those of you guys who are on YouTube right now that are looking to grow your channel, first and foremost, my channel is only about 13 months old or so. It's not the hugest following, but I do get a lot of people who reach out to me because the content that I put out there is very specific, and the people that are consuming it are really, really into it. I'm going to show you how I know that here in just a few seconds. So first and foremost, everybody has if you don't have a YouTube channel, go make a YouTube channel, put some videos up, see what kind of engagement that you get, and then go up to the far right-hand corner up here and go into Creator Studio. I love this Creator Studio because it gives you just a lot of information that's super helpful for you to blow up your business. So I'm going to minimize myself, put myself over here in the corner so you guys can see this actual value, this information here. So obviously the analytics are right there for the last 28 days. I like to really dive into the analytics. So I come in here, and obviously I love seeing what's going on in the last month because this just kind of tells me how my channel is doing. It's like a checkup for my channel, if you will. And I get to see, okay, over the last 30 days, these have been my top videos that people have been engaging with. And I can see who's been looking at it, what are the views like. That might allow me to maybe put some ads behind that ad or ads behind that video to be able to increase my following. So that's really, really cool. But in this training, I want to just show you the lifetime of my particular page and how I'm using that information to grow my own channels, not only on YouTube, but in different places. So right over here, the biggest first takeaway is I take a look at my top 10 videos. My top #1 video is an interview that I did with a nomad couple that travels the world in an RV. So they have an RV, they live in it, and they work out of it, and they travel the world. They already have an existing following. I invited them to do a podcast with me. I did a live stream video on Periscope and Facebook simultaneously, and I recorded that interview, put it on YouTube, and they sent an email to their list and say, hey, we did an interview with this really cool guy, and come check it out. And his people came and come check it out, 233 of them, and look at I mean, they're my #1 watched video. They're my #1 liked video in there, and that allows me to increase my channel, increase my metrics, and that gives me an opportunity to get more likes and more followers. So the takeaway there is, if you want to grow your YouTube page quickly, a strategy that I've used and that I'm going to scale up is to find people with existing followings, do some interviews with them, make it 100% about them, and ask some great questions, and then have them invite their list. And these are the kind of results that you get. Obviously, we put it up on my Facebook page. They invited their people to the Facebook page, and this went across all my social media channels. We worked very closely in our collaboration, and we got the maximum amount of exposure for their business. In the future, what I'm doing is I'm now writing pre-made swipe files that I can say, hey, here's all my promotional material. I'm going to send it to you, and you guys can send an email, do a tweet, maybe make a blog post about it, send me a link to my YouTube page and my website as well, so we can link each other and help each other that way, rank more organically on social media on SEO through Google. That's just the #1 takeaway that I had right away. Another takeaway that I had for me was the gender audience that I have. So it's mostly male, and it's about 50-50, but once we break into here, I'm going to show you guys something that's a little bit interesting. So I'm going to click on this, and the reason this is interesting is because I can use this information to make some ads in different places. So I'm a graphic person. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're probably a graphic person. You got to see things to understand it, and that's just how I am right now. So out of all of the people that are following me, that are watching my stuff, actually, I can see right off the bat that 25 to 34 is my most engaged audience there. Now, I can also see that women from 25 to about 54 are about almost double outnumbering the men. So when it comes to women who are 25 to 34, or the group that is 25 to 34, male is at 14% and females are at 21%. But take a look at this, 35 to 44, males are at 10% and females are at 18%. And that doubles over here, 45 to 54. That lets me know that a lot of women watch my stuff double more than men, from 25 to 54. So if I make a Facebook ad, which allows me to target that sector, I'm going to probably spend more of my money on women in that age range, just to get myself out there and get myself the most chance of exposure, to really put myself in a position to succeed, get more likes, more views, more followers, more people into my funnels, my webinars, my master classes, my speaking engagements, and so on and so forth. I thought that was really cool. Something else that was really cool is we always put a lot of content out there, but we don't really know if people are watching it all the way. And right over here is video retention. This will tell you the average video duration, the average percentage of the video watched. And what I like to do is I like to see who is engaging or staying engaged with my content, and how can I leverage that and make more content like that so people can follow me, so people can, grow my YouTube channel. So that's just really good information. Obviously, you got the video, you got the number of minutes that have been watched, the average view duration, and the average percentage view, for me, weighs more heavily than the watch time, because some of these videos are more popular than others. What I want to do is I want to see these numbers right over here. So I can see that this digital nomad interview with Michael Carbone talking about webinars, the average video view duration was about 10 minutes and 19%. The one that was, 54% over here, that was a travel hack that I did. That was great. Okay, cool. So I should do more quick hacks because more people watch those. And that's going to allow me to fine tune my content and to see what people are liking now, what are they really engaged with now, and create more stuff like that. So the takeaway here is look at what's being engaged with, look at what's being watched, and make more of that. And I know that sounds like common sense, but not a lot of people have the common sense to come into the back end of their YouTube channel and look to see at the data, because common sense is what it is, but data is data, and you cannot argue with data. It's in black and white right in front of you. You know exactly what's working and how to do that. So over here in my demographics, we already kind of went into that a little bit, is just something to take a look at. Let's see, traffic sources. This is a great one. I had some great takeaways over here. So I can, and I'm visual again, so let me do this. Let me do the circle map. Boom, there we go. Take a look at this. 45% of my traffic is coming from outside of YouTube. 45%. That's really, really good. So that's also coming from outside of traffic. My other YouTube features, what is this right over here? I'm gonna move myself. The YouTube channel is about 11-12%. YouTube search is about 12%. Suggested videos about 12%. So I'm getting about 30% coming from YouTube, which isn't bad. And more than half of that is coming from outside of YouTube. So that just kind of lets me know that I'm doing a great job on bringing people to my YouTube page, but I can also have some room for improvement to optimize my videos, maybe do some keyword research, maybe start to put some better descriptions, some better titles, different things that will separate my videos from the other videos out there to increase these metrics. Because if I'm going to be on YouTube, I really would like most of my traffic to come from YouTube. So that's really, really good. This was another amazing feedback that I had from YouTube. So obviously, most people are watching from mobile phones. 49% to be exact. 39% are watching my stuff from tablets. From computers. 7% is watching my stuff from tablets. 5% is watching my stuff from TVs. You can now watch, with smart TVs, all the TVs that are coming out more and more as we progress, as technology gets more incorporated with each other. all TVs now have Wi-Fi and they have YouTube on their TVs, and people are watching things. People are watching content on TVs. They're also watching content on gaming consoles as well. Now, here's the most interesting fact. If we jump over here to the right, look at this. People who are on TV watch 50% of my videos, or yeah, they watch 50% of my videos. Like, so if they start something, they're probably going to watch about half of it. And look at the average view duration. I mean, it's almost triple and even 5 times more other types of engagements. So people who are on mobile phones and computers, they're constantly getting emails, they're getting texts, they're getting messages, Skype calls, Skype messages, live notifications, Twitter notifications, Pinterest notifications. All this stuff is competing with their attention. And obviously, you can see they don't watch my stuff as much as the people on TV do, because when people are on TV, they go to their TV with the remote. They say, I'm looking for social media hacks or real estate hacks or book reviews or money mindset, whatever they're looking for, and they sit down and they're in a watching mode. Yeah, they might have their phone around them, but they're watching that content there, which is, you know, really, really great. And as more and more TVs get smart TVs or smart apps already pre-installed on them, you're going to see that number increase a lot more. Gaming consoles as well had 38% of my videos viewed. So they watched about 38% of my video. They also had an average video view duration of about 7.5 minutes, which is going really good. And now the tablet, same thing with the tablet. On a tablet, yeah, you might have your email hooked up to it, but some people don't. And that's almost doubling the views there. So the takeaways for me was to, if I'm going to run any type of ads on any longer videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus those ads to only show up on tablets, TVs, and gaming consoles. And that's the way that I'm going to scale up my engagement, my growth, people consuming my content. Hopefully you guys do the same. This might be skewed for you. This might be completely different. You never know, and that's why you have to go into the back of your business to see how to get these numbers out there. I'm going to go with one final metric that really helped me out to understand where's my traffic coming from. Remember, anytime you do analytics, you want to figure out where is my traffic coming from. So you can double that, so you can scale it. And here we go. Right over here. So I can see, obviously, the United States is showing love, but the Philippines is out there. We got Canada, the United K, and this breaks down everything. This also tells me which one of these countries are watching more and more of my stuff. So let's see, Singapore is doing good. Yeah, and there's other stuff. So yeah, 111 countries have watched my information. So let's go back to the overview, and let's go to the watch time. Now here's something really interesting. There's a huge spike right here. There's a huge spike in watch time on July 24th. Why was that? I mean, it's just insane. Why was there so many more views there? For me as a marketer, let's say if I wasn't my own client, if I wasn't looking at this, I would say, how can I double that? How can I repeat this anomaly? Is it repeatable? I don't know. So I'm going to click on this. And now YouTube, being super powerful, is going to do analytics on that and say, okay, for July 24th of 2016, this is what went down. And immediately, look at the top two right over here. Immediately what I'm seeing is that I had 2 48-hour replays. So at the time, what I was doing is I was doing webinars with people that were really, really good in their field. One was an author, a self-publisher. Another one was a sales expert. And what I did is I did a webinar to my audience, to my platform, and I said, okay, I'm going to do they asked, is there a replay? And I said, yes, but the replay is only available on YouTube for 48 hours. So I had that scarcity there. And I sent links from my Twitter, my email list, Periscope, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I sent everybody to YouTube, and that's what increased my my views there. The lesson there is, okay, if I want to increase following very quickly, or if I want some people to watch some videos, I want to put some scarcity behind that and put something like a 48-hour replay. This is a great strategy, and that gets a lot of people used to watching my videos and more likely to give me some subscriptions. So I thought that was super helpful. So this was just a little bit of the back end of YouTube, and I look at every one of these likes and dislikes, subscribers. We haven't even gotten to the engagements, over here. I just look at what's going on and see how I can blow my business up from that. So whatever's working, just scale it and just measure it. If you found value in this, if you thought this was something that was very helpful, I'd appreciate a like. I'd appreciate a comment down below saying, hey, this is a really good video. Or if you had some questions on how to grow your page, I would love to answer your question, maybe even make a video just for you. My name is Frank Salas. I go by the name The Talented Mr. Salas. If you would like to be a part of my inner circle, I invite you to join me on Facebook by going to bit.ly/talented one, all lowercase. Again, that is bit.ly/talented one. And that is my inner circle called the Talent Tribe. And that's a private Facebook group, absolutely free. There's no charge to join. And what we do is we show you how to do these things for your business. And I do all of my top-notch trainings right over there. So as you can see at the time of this post, we got a lot of people who are on here trying to join our page. So this is what it looks like. It's called Talent Tribe on Facebook. You can easily find it by going to bit.ly/talented one. And I show you awesome tips like this Periscope video, how I got 3,500 live viewers on my content. So if that's something that you're interested in learning for your business, go ahead and go to that link and like my page, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for being on the broadcast.